Hello and welcome to another video. Tonight's video is the round 3 of the PLR GT4 World Tour. Tonight we are at the magnificent Circuit de Paul Ricard in France, and this is obviously round 3. We've got pretty much a two-way battle for the championship looking likely between Bennett and Boris, with one win apiece. And Bennett's in the lead with a second place, with Boris with a 5th. So let's see what happens to these two, see how closely matched they are, etc, etc. So the Paul Ricard circuit is made up of 13 corners. It measures 5.7 kilometers long, with the world's longest straight, which we are on now on the map. Obviously the Formula 1 boys, they have a little chicane in the middle of it, but for this game and for these cars, it's just one continuous, never-ending straight. So yeah, so obviously as you can see the layout here. It's not the favouriteest of tracks for most people, but as Craig said in the thing, and I'm not going to do what Craig did and pronounce all the corners, I'll leave that to him. It's not people's favourite circuit, but never mind, we've got to do it, so here we go. So again, as you can see, Bennett got it on pole position with, I think, UK Sim in 2nd, Boris in 3rd, and myself in 4th position, or 5th position. And away we go. So we're on board with myself at the moment in 4th position. Bennett's been able to get a good start. I think that's Boris behind him. It might be UK Sim. So as you can see behind, getting all very closely. That's Scheffner, I think, or something like that, having an overtake. So here we go, we've got Boris. Yeah, Boris is in 2nd place. So Boris is the blue, green and black Beamer. UK Sim is the green and black Beamer, and Bennett is the white and red Beamer. There's a bit of a trend here at the front of this race. We've got all Beamers at the front. So here we are down the long straight, I think as it's called, and you're going to see a very popular theme here. Slipstreaming, UK Sim goes around the outside. Can he make the move stick? He can indeed. So that, to me, is the biggest problem with this circuit. Is the long straight's not the issue. The problem with it is it goes into such a fast corner that even in these GT4 cars, there is no braking zone. So you can't have a go back. So here we are into the long sweeping right-hander there. Someone's gone a little bit wide. That's Hunting Chalk or Smithy. He's on a little bit wide. And I think he's got Iswes now on the outside, trying to go around the outside now. That is a brave move. He might have got track limits for that, but that was a very brave move. So as you can see, they're still side by side. So here we are back at the front. Boris is now in 3rd position behind UK Sim. So a very good start there for UK Sim. He's going to try and make this an entertaining race and try and ruffle the feathers of the big boys. Meanwhile, Bennett is buggering off at the front. He has some serious pace around here. He was pretty much in a league of his own, really, around here. So obviously today's race is a 45-minute race with no mandatory pit stops. So here we go. We've got Promox mainly trying to go up the inside there. Not quite able to do it, but that's lost him some momentum. That's going to give the guy behind a real good chance to go underneath the brakes. He's side by side. He's surely going to do it. Under the brakes, slides up on the inside. Job done. Gives him the space. Very respectful driving there, but again, he's on the inside for the next corner. Promox is going to try and go around the outside. That's going to be brave, but that could cost him another position to Iswes in the interestingly coloured Mercedes. So this is all getting very tight and very tetchy. So here comes another one. It's not been a good few corners for Promox lately. He's gone from 5th position, by the looks of it, nearly back to 8th position, but it looks like he's going to be able to hold on down the straight. So he's going to be 5th to 7th in 2 corners. Not a good start. It might be even worse. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? He's just sort of let him through. I don't know what happened there. Maybe a missed gear or something like that. So here we have got Iswares now just trying to sneak up on the inside. This is going to be tight. Ooh. Yeah, no, they've made it round. Hasn't quite able to get the move done, but putting some serious pressure there on the McLaren in front. So as we can see here, we've now got Boris still in 3rd position, trying to overtake UK Sim. He was going a little bit wide into the first corner. That's going to give Boris a good chance. He's got himself alongside, he's got the momentum. This is surely job done. Boris is an experienced racer. He's not going to outbrake himself. Both on the brakes at the same time, and Boris is through. What can UK Sim do to respond? He's got a good line through that corner. He's in the right sort of position. He's going to have the slipstream down this straight. Is he close enough to have the slipstream? Boris trying to. He's surely going to try and break the toe here. Yeah, here we go. We're weaving. We're weaving. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. Oh, is that a mistake? He's pulled out the slipstream very early there. Is that a mistake? It was. He hasn't quite been able to get the momentum. Hasn't quite been able to get past. Could that be his chance, or is he going to do a big lunge up the inside? But Boris is taking it nice and tightly there. Keeping the doors shut. Not allowing for any little opportunity for UK Sim to come back up the inside there. Very well driven there. But yeah, Sim's going to have a look at this corner. No, not close enough. Boris is still ahead. Bennett in 1st. Boris now in 2nd. UK Sim in 3rd. So we have a bit further back on the grid. We've got, I think it's Schaff in the McLaren with Hunting's chocks perhaps. In the Ginetta it could be, or no, I'm not sure. So here we are, got a good battle here. Can he get anywhere near? Not quite as of yet. But he should hopefully get a good exit out of this corner, which he has done. He's going to try and get alongside down the home straight, or the pit straight should I say. Is he going to be able to have a little lunge up the inside into turn 1? Popular overtaking manoeuvre, because it's got a braking zone, so we can actually do a bit of overtaking. But no, hasn't got the legs down that straight. That McLaren is a rocket in a straight line. But he's been able to take that corner much better than the McLaren. He's going to go on the outside. This is going to be brave. This isn't going to work. He's surely going to have to back out of it. Yep. The McLaren of Schaff stays ahead. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm awful with pronunciations. It's a big word for me, that pronunciation. So here we go. He's now got the momentum. He's not going to have this done before the straight. This could be a mistake. He has. He's passed. You don't see many people overtaking there. Excuse me. So yeah, it was the Ginetta of Ricciardo. Now, can Ricciardo keep ahead down this back straight? That McLaren is a monster in a straight line. It's not looking likely, and nope. So here we go, we're on board with myself. I had a drive-through penalty for a delightful track limits, which felt unjust, but it is what it is, and it is this game. Around this circuit, you've got to be so careful. My Mercedes-inspired paint job's not inspiring me at the moment, but here we go. Back in 12th, can we make a recovery? So we're slipstreaming. We're now side by side in the braking zone, later on the brakes. bit of a drift into the corner, back on the power, and we've got the move done. So that was Jono, I think. Yep, Jono. So here we are now on board with myself again. We're a bit later on. This is 8th position, so this is the battle for 7th. So we've had a really good exit there, but he's positioning his car very, very well. We're going to look to the inside. Nope, nothing doing there. Going to try and get a good exit through these corners to try and see if we can get whether there's a move possible or not. It's looking like a traditional Paul Ricard move, this, isn't it, really? Stay nice and close, get onto the pit straight, and then slipstream the bugger down the straight. Purposely set my car up for this. I had absolutely no wing on this Mercedes whatsoever, and as you can see, working a treat. Especially against that Porsche. That Porsche is slow in a straight line. So who was that? Who was my next victim? Jim Bob? I think that's Jim Bob. Something like that anyway. So here we are back on with that McLaren in 5th position. I think that's Promox lately in front and Schaff behind. Again, McLaren in a straight line, blasting his way past that Porsche. That Porsche is just, this is not a circuit for the Porsche. Promox has a little look back there. Can he do anything about it? But this is where the Porsche will become very, very good in these tight, twisty bits. Not quite close enough, but he might be close enough in future corners. Nope. So here we are back on board with myself. I've caught back up to 6th position now with Blue Spoons. So it's admin versus admin. We like an admin versus admin battle. Normally I come off worst, but let's see this time. So we've got a good run there. Yeah, we've got Mercedes versus Mercedes, so no difference, so only setup difference. I'm right tucked in behind. On the brakes, we're later on the brakes. Oh, we're very later on the brakes. That's interesting to say the least from myself there. Just taking a new line through Paul Ricard, that's all it is. Just mixing it up, you know. So here we go. We're going to have another attempt. Into the first corner, we're side by side. Over the curb. Blue Spoon gives us plenty of room. I give him plenty of room. Good little racing. A bit of a tank slapper there on the outside. My racecraft knows limits, no bounds. The bottling is unbelievable. There isn't some nerves in my right foot, and we will try to use them down this straight. So we are closing up nice and close. Ready for the Paul Ricard move. We are seriously close now. This is pretty much a done deal on the world's longest straight that never ends. Or it freaking feels like it never ends. So we are Blue Spoon's trying to break the toe. I'm not really that worried because I'm so close. I'm going to get some toe. There we go, side by side. Now going to move back over to the left hand side. So we've got a best of it. Both on the brakes. Blue Spoon tries to hang it round the outside and is not quite able to do it. So that's the move done. Can we keep ahead? It's looking likely. It's looking likely. We are up to 6. So 4th to 12th to 6th. And meanwhile at the front we've got Bennett all on his own, trundling along. It's about the most excitement he's had all day, that weaving on the straight. There he goes across the line, drifting away you go. Big congratulations there to Bennett, extending his championship lead. So the race results were as followed: Bennett in first, Boris in second, and Mr. Azon came in third for his first PLR podium. Big congratulations there. So the championship is Bennett first, Boris second, and Pro Max Mate Lee third. All three of these will have a qualifying ban for next week's race, so they will not be allowed to qualify, so they will be starting from the back. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.